I'm confused. How come Antifa is not labeled a domestic terrorist group after what they did to Portland single-handedly? Guys, this is not. How is mainstream media not calling Antifa a domestic terrorist group, but they so quick to call Trump supporters domestic terrorist
Meet your
groups?
next pillow. Why do we make our pillow in the shape of a cube? I'll tell you. The problem with pillows is that you're trying to...
Sorry about that. Yeah, but they so quick to call Trump supporters a domestic terrorist group, even though. Don't get me wrong. The thing that happened in the Capitol was stupid, but compared to what Antifa's did, it's no comparison. It's literally no comparison. These guys have single-handedly burned Portland to the ground, and it's been an entire year ever since well, pretty much ever since Hillary Clinton lost. Antifa has been on a complete outrage, and all mainstream media does is blame Trump. Blame Trump. It's all Trump's fault. When nobody on the left, except for probably Tulsi Gabbard, has called out Antifa for its hypocrisy. They want to say the mainstream media is so quick to call these people Trump supporters, even though they go around saying, F Trump. Get Orange Man out of office. Get the dictator out of the office. This is what happens. This is what happens when schools, well, pretty much schools suck. People got taught, got misguided, misinformed in schools, and they believe everything is racist. They believe everything is fascist. They believe everything is, not what's supposed to be, when these people are the real fascists. And I literally looked up Antifa on Google, and the first thing that came that they said that Antifa was a left-wing, anti-fascist, and anti-racist political movement in the United States. It is highly decentralized and compromises an array of autonomous groups that aim to achieve their objectives through the use of both nonviolent and violent direct action, rather than through policy reform. My thing is, and they also had the nerve to say much of Antifa political activism is nonviolent. Okay, Google, bullshit, Google. You guys are complete, utter bullshitters. Okay. So before I end up saying anything else, here's a clip by Tucker Carlson from Fox News that literally says, what the hell went on in Portland. Let's go ahead and roll that film.
Don't call it a violent white supremacist insurrection, but last night in Portland, Oregon, a group of angry white people attacked a federal courthouse and set it on fire. Of course, they were from Antifa, so it doesn't count. By the way, there are still people inside the building when they set it on fire. So how did this start? As if they need a reason to break things and set buildings on fire. But in this case, it was Portland's mayor, the profoundly beta Ted Wheeler, announcing that he's seeking $2 million for police funding. Radio host Jason Rantz oversees the Pacific Northwest and the lunacy there for us. He joins us now. Jason, thanks for coming on. So will you just put a little more meat on these boats? Why were they so mad?
So in part because of what you just said, that the mayor of Portland has decided to put more funding or try to get more funding to the police department that they defunded. They got rid of the gun violence reduction team, And since then, there's been a rash of deadly shootings. They're on pace to have another historic year. But on top of that, on Monday night, the federal government took down the boards and the fencing around the federal courthouse, which meant Antifa now had a reason to go ahead and attack it again. So they quickly tried to put up those boards before the Antifa violence. The Antifa members showed up, took them all down, burned them, and caused the traditional amount of chaos that they do. And of course, in Portland, like so many other cities where this happens, the media there for the most part are calling riots demonstrations, and they're calling domestic terrorists simply protesters.
Because the Portland mayor Ted Rilla, that punk ass beta male, he's so afraid of the mob. He's so afraid of the mob. I don't want the mob coming to my house. Then you should never defund the police, you freaking idiot. And now you're asking for a $2 million. And now you're asking for $2 million, and from the government to help refund the police. Hey, it's your fault, Ted Rilla. You need to take that responsibility. If you let these freaking no job having college dropouts, bitch ass mofos, completely take control of your city, and you are afraid to. And you pander to them because you are so afraid of mob. See the thing. If you are in politics and you are afraid of mob, get the hell out. Get the hell out of politics. Because of all the things that Trump went through for the past 4 years, you telling me this itty bitty group of college dropouts you're afraid of because they put on the black suits, the black mask. And they throw Molotov cocktails. Trump had it worse for 4 years straight. Yet you let your city get burned down to the ground because you are a little bitch. Ted Rilla, you need to resign right now. Put somebody else in charge that has a backbone. I don't care if it's Democrat. I don't care if it's Republican. I don't care if it's humanitarian. Ted Rilla needs to go. He needs to resign because he let Portland be a place that is so dangerous that people don't want to send their kids to school. They don't want to go to work. They don't even want to go to a freaking courthouse that they just burned down. How is Antifa not labeled a domestic terrorist group? I'm confused. What is it, Democrats? What is it? Is it because they don't have on MAGA hats? See, mainstream media. This is on y'all. Y'all pushed Antifa. Ever since Hillary Clinton lost, y'all pushed this whole Trump won because of Russia, even though the FBI said there was no outside interference. Can you guys please start doing your jobs for once, just for once? Antifa already came over and burned CNN, almost burned down CNN. Right here in Georgia, yet they still pander to these freaking idiots, these college dropouts, these freaking idiotic people. They want to pander, because they want to use it for ammunition. Okay, first of all, Trump is out of office. You guys have every right to call out Antifa, tell them to stop. But you won't because you guys got your fingers so far up your asses that you guys don't realize, actually, or you do realize the damage you cause. You just don't care. So CNN, MSNBC, ABC, PBS News, and whatever else news is out there that in the United States that refuses to call out Antifa, you guys should be ashamed of yourselves. You guys should really be ashamed of yourself. They burned down a courthouse with people inside it, and only one got arrested. And you telling me this is not headline news? They legit almost burned people alive. And you tell me it's not news because it's not Trump supporters? Mainstream media. Jesus Christ. Malcolm X called y'all idiots out a long time ago. Malcolm X called you out. If he was still alive today, He would have still caught you idiots out. Jesus Christ. If you guys know what I'm saying, like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'll see you guys next one. Peace.